All right, folks, here we are again at the Crappie Hole. I'm going to start this segment off a little bit different. And by the way, I'm by the tree, and I'll be able to turn around so you guys can see it. All of the interacting that I have been having with everybody out there, all the new subscribers, all the comments, guys. I want to tell you guys thank you. You guys have really taken me into y'all's home and shown me a lot of love, and I really do appreciate that. And that's what keeps me driving to get back out here and catch these crappie at 6:30 in the morning. Um, it's nothing but love. I want to thank my support team behind me. You guys always are there for me if I have any questions. What do you find over there? What did you get over here? We get together and we put everything together and we bring you guys the best crappie hole fishing segment that we possibly can. Um, I want to thank all the crappettes, all the ladies that send me comments. We're excited. We're rolling into the water temperature getting cooler. Um, we lose heat during the day, but we got a cold front, a high pressure cold front that's going to be coming in, and our temperatures are going to drop. So I'm thinking that the crappie are starting to pick up on that a whole lot early, guys, several days. So matter of fact, while I'm talking, I'm gonna pull up to this tree, and we're gonna see if we can have a little bit of luck. Okay, um, guys, stay tuned. Sit back, relax, pull your socks all the way up to your knees. You know I'm old school, so I pull my socks. I got those long socks, so those are the ones that I have. So sit back, guys, relax for a little bit, and you guys know this infamous tree. Um, I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see it. But I'm excited again to bring you another segment of the Crappie Hole. So listen, let's get in. Let's see if we can have some luck. We know that post spawn is underway. We're waiting on cooler temperatures, and we're going to see if we can do a little bit. Okay? Hold tight. Guys, the morning's starting off really good. Nice crappie. Nice. Uh, guys, I can tell you right now. I'm going to tell you, which I didn't tell you at the beginning. I've switched to a different rod holder. I built a new one and it has 5 rod holders in it. And I can tell you guys right now, we're going to be in trouble. Okay? I can tell you guys right now, we're going to be in trouble. When these crappie get turned on, we're going to have a problem. Guys, this is 11 inches here. Let me get some scale. Very nice crappie. Let's see if we can get him to turn him over. Very nice. Let me see if I can get a better view for you guys. We're gonna catch and release today, so we're gonna let this rascal here grow. So, guys, this is your lucky day today. Let's see if I can get this rascal here off of here. 10 inches, 10-inch fish, good eating, but we're going to release him too because we're looking for 13, 14s, okay? Guys, we're having a good morning. I hope everybody out there is having a good time so far. Enjoy what you're doing right now because we're getting ready to bake back up. We're going right back into that red zone, okay? We're going to release him. It's all about a numbers game, guys. If you have one pole and I have 5, whenever I pull up to a spot, it looks like a school of minnows that are coming. Crappie can't resist that. So it's a numbers game. Let's get Beatty back up. I'm pulling right up to this tree. Again, about 3 meters, this tree extends underneath the water. So you have to understand that you're going to lose some tackle because those crappie are hiding out underneath those branches, submerged underneath the water. You can't see them, all you see is that. But they're extended another 3 meters further on out, okay? That's what happens. You gotta pay your toll. Right after we did that, look at that. God almighty. Right after we popped that line, guys, they're just sitting down there waiting. This is a 12-inch crappie. Good night. Man, that's a nice crappie. I don't know if the need for us to do the tape measure thing. I think by now you guys get the gist of these crappie. Let me put him in so you get some scale from him. Man, that's a nice crappie. Very nice. We're gonna let him go. Wow. Right after we paid the toll, guys, on this one here that needs to be fixed, we're going to go ahead and string this bad boy up. And you remember that theory I told you about? Sometimes you just have to let those minnows just sit there for a while. You let them sit there, those crappie get upset, they get angry, and apparently that minnow says something to that crappie that the crappie doesn't like. So he sucked him in. Let's get reacclimated here, and then we're going to head on over to Crappie Point, see if we can have some luck over there. Guys, over here by the tree, the bites are very, very distinctive crappie from brim. And you have to remember, crappie and brim are in the same family. But what happens is, with crappie, they hit the line. Watch the line go left, right, or forward. Sometimes you don't even see the rod bend. But with brim, the tip of your rod goes up and down, up and down, up and down. That's most cases. Here we go. Nice crappie. Nice crappie. Nice crappie. Guys, these cam action hooks are king. Right in the roof of the mouth. Let me see if you guys can see that. Right dead in the roof of the mouth. And again, they torque towards pressure. Good hook. I'm about to run into the branch over here. Nice crappie. Let me put him in here so you guys can see him. Guys, we're catching some quality crappie. 11.5 inches. Very nice crappie. Let's see if we can get out of here. I'm in the bushes now. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. I'm caught right in these bushes. Let's see if I can push away from them. There we go. Very nice. Oh, guys, look at this. Look at this. Wow. Wow. a hubcap. Good night. We were away from the tree. That bad boy broke my string. That's a 6-pound test line. Wow. I'm going to show him to you guys here. Let me kind of get myself together here. And listen, again, guys, we did not see the pole. All I happened to do is look up and I saw the high vis line running. Let me pull this hubcap up to you guys. Let me let you see. First off, guys, let me show you let me show you again the cam action hook. Had a couple of people ask me what type of hooks that I'm using. Guys, I have switched totally all the way back to the 1/0 hook. That's 1/1// and a 0. We're going back to the cam action hook. Let me let you guys see it. Has a wider gap than the 1 and also the 2, so it ensures a good hook set. Let me show you guys. Look at this crappie. Look at this. Guys, let me back it up a little bit just so you guys can see it. I'm gonna make sure I'm in the shot. This is a 13.5, 14-inch fish. And again, you guys can see we're at the tree. Guys, let me tell you this. This little private lake right here, that's almost 200 acres. I'll put these 13-inch crappie, 14-inch crappie up against any lake across the country. All right? We catch very, very, very nice. And this is not a 5, 10,000, 20,000 acre reservoir. Okay? Our best ally is that we do not have any fishing pressure on this lake. So guys, if I can do this on a 200-acre lake, imagine what you can do on a 300, 400-acre lake, or even a 100-acre lake. If it's a private lake, there isn't any fishing pressure. That is the main ally that I have right now, is that there is not any fishing pressure. Okay, let's see here. Let me get myself together here. Look at this. Let me see if he let his tail down. Look at that, guys. 13.5 inches. Well, actually 13, yes, 13.5 inches. That is a nice crappie. Let me see if I can put it up there. Right at 14 inches, he let his tail down, guys. A 14-inch hubcap. So I wanted you guys to see that. He let his tail down at 14 inches. Listen, we're going to let this rascal go. Let me see if I can turn around again so you guys can get a good shot at this. 14 inches when he let his tail down, guys. Look at that. 14 inches. That's unbelievable. I'm going to get ready to let him go, guys. We're going to release him. Wow. Whew. Unbelievable. And guys, let me explain to you. So that fish that I just caught right there was a transition fish, which means they're just starting to move up from those secondary points, and the water temperature has dropped to 77 degrees. Guys, when we start crossing over to 70, 60, 68, 65, those big crappie are going to start moving in, and they're going to be very, very aggressive because they're putting their feed back on. And let me tell you this also, guys. That minnow just sat there. Again, I hate to keep re-emphasizing the point that they're not fast bites, okay? You're going to have to slow it down, and sometimes you're going to have to sit there and just watch. And all of a sudden, the line just starts running. There was no jiggle of the pole. There was no bend, any of that. Matter of fact, when I was pulling him up, I thought it was a bass, okay? Listen, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull back over. We're going to get reacclimated, and then we're going to come back in, okay? Oh, wow. That's what happens when you get a wild one. Good night. Nice crappie, though. Let's see if I can get him out of here. Very nice crappie. Guys, I want to make sure that I show this on video when you're spider rigging, what you're up against. I want you guys to see all aspects of it. Very nice crappie, though. Okay, guys, let me show you this crappie here. This is a very, very nice crappie. This is the size that you want to keep and eat. Very nice. This is probably 11 inches. Let me take a look and let's see. Let me get out and take measure. I don't know if you guys trust my word or not when it comes to measuring these fish. So, you know, you've been with me for a while, so you've seen them just about spot on whenever I guess. But let's check this one out and see. Let's see if we can get him to let his tail down. There you go. Can you see that, guys? 11 inches. 11-inch crappie. Woo! Let me tell you something. Look at that. Let me put it closer. Let's see if we can get him to let his tail down. Come on, Mr. Crappie. Let it all the way down. There you go. Perfect. Look at that, guys. That's 11 plus inches. That's about 11 and a quarter. Guys, the quality of crappie that are moving in from this post-spawn getting ready to happen as the temperature starts to drop, the water temperature is 77 degrees, the quality is just, it's going up big time. We're going to let him go. He's just swimming around. He don't know where he's going. When I was pulling him up, I could feel the brush where he was hiding down under. I could feel it because on the way coming up, my sinker was probably bumping some of those branches. So it's amazing how they hide out in there. Again, guys, let me show him to you. Very small one, not that big. I got one fish in my hand and I got one on the line. Let me see if I can show this one to you guys. We're gonna let him go. Whoa, wow, wow. I hope you guys saw that. He almost pulled the rod. He almost pulled the rod out of the rod holder. Some of these rascals don't want you to touch them at all. Babies, I want you guys to see them. Again, in order to get to it, sometimes you got to go through it, okay? I'm going to pull out of the hot zone for a minute. I'm gonna back up. We're gonna get baited back up, and then we're gonna come back in. Again, guys, we're fishing at the tip of this tree. As a matter of fact, guys, that's Crappie Point over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can turn the boat a little bit more. You may be able to recognize the boat. That's Crappie Point. That's where we generally fish at over there. Okay, so now we're across the lake. You can see the house and the boat. Now we're across the lake at this tree again, like I said earlier in this segment. Okay, so I'm going to pull out like I am right now. I'm going to get baited back up, then we're going to go back in. Okay.